All right. Back to it. Bag number 4. So we're building another face to this thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, and there's another one. Okay. Sitting here thinking, hey, it's only one bag. Nope, it's one big bag with 2 small bags. Red, blue. Super layering. Yaki. Goes. concert outside has truly started, and I can hear the bass. I can hear it through noise-canceling headphones. It is too much bass. Oh, what am I doing? I did that. So we're doing a little bit of second verse, same as the first, I see. Legitimately. Okay. Looking good, though. Colors thing. I think we came to a good conclusion. Let's put that over there until I know what to do with it. All right. Looking solid. Imagining this is going to look pretty similar to the other side when I'm done. Get that feeling, you know? During it looks almost identical. These steps seem to be going a little bit faster than the last couple did, I think. Makes it a little bit easier. Somewhat brisk. Here's the piece I'm looking for. That one. long yellow. It's here. Dot. They. Yeah. They. Got our 2 plates. Oh, I see. Green. And the same side. There we go. There goes that. Goes that. New looking piece here. Got weird oval piece. Kind of curious why this is opposed to a rectangular piece. I mean, that I've been asking those types of questions for, you know, some time now with no real answers forthcoming, so I don't expect an answer to this one. But it is one of those things. It's like, okay, you know, whoops. It's like, okay, why are these pieces set up the way that they are? Initially thought that those kind of ovoid pieces might be used to create some measure of hinge or something. That doesn't appear to be the case. There. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the point of that is. Come on, stay together for me. I'm also kind of interested in the fact that this piece does not feel finished. Now, there's this very distinct missing inside and outside. No? Up here, down here. Definitely, definitely feels like there's some stuff missing, and I'm curious what that's all about. cube. This. Kind of just presses on, I guess. Oh, well, I just broke something. Okay, I figured out what it broke. Not too hard to fix. Okay. Bad. Okay. So, our kind of hard to move this. A lot of pieces want to fall off, but there's the side that we just created. And what it's looking like. Oh, in the bottom. Interesting. Still some room. Things to move and adjust down here on the bottom. Once again, I find myself with extra pieces. Four of them, actually. Bag number 5. With 2 mini bags. What are we doing? We are constructing Bowser. I'm interested in the fact that they don't have a minifigure. Those certainly look like they're going to be feet. It's on the back like that, which is interesting. Front. There. It's not common that I see stuff where they wanna instead of putting the piece in the if I can get this to focus. So instead of putting the piece in that kind of edge, let me show you the difference here. So there's the edge, which is where you can put it. There's also the middle, of course. But then there's also the actual circle itself, kind of the inverse stud. And they want things to be put in the inverse studs, which is kind of new to me. I did it sometimes as a kid, but a little bit different to be doing it as part of instruction. What is the piece? Looking for a yellow weird. There we go. I'm looking for the mate to that piece. And it's there it is. Eluding me. Okay, so that. And then this connects to that, apparently. Just like that. Oh, I have it backwards. Doesn't. It feels like something's wrong. It doesn't quite mate up the way that they want it to. Unless it's it's supposed to angle forwards. Okay, I see. It's supposed to angle forwards like that. I was trying to make it flush, and obviously that doesn't work. Those. Those. Pattern. That one. Horns. For one more piece. For a tan piece, kind of like this one. Do I have a favorite song? You're bad at favorites. Kind of all over the place. I have a lot of music I listen to, but it's mostly video game music. If I had to name something, probably Everlasting Love from which Katamari it's from. That there. goes here. Everlasting Love from one of the Katamari games. Probably We Love Katamari, I think is the first time I've seen. First time it comes up. But, it's in a number of the other ones. Yeah, a number of the different Katamari games have it. There's an English variation in one of them. A lovely song. But I have, you know, a couple thousand songs on my kind of forever playlist. You know, I will listen to this at any time for any reason playlist. A little bit hard for me to play favorites. I usually have, you know, I'll usually end up skipping from song to song on that playlist to find the one that I want to listen to right now, or has the feel that I want to listen to, but that's kind of about it. I do have a couple different playlists, but I go through and I rate my various songs. So here's Bowser. Not 100% sure what Bowser's going to be doing, so Bowser's just going to sit kind of over here on the block while I figure out what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, whenever I get new music, one of the first things I do is I listen to the entire album, and I go through and kind of rate songs from 1 to 5. You know, if it's a 1, I'm keeping it specifically just to kind of keep the album together, but I have no kind of interest in ever listening to that song again. Yeah, I usually leave ones. I usually leave ones for, like, yeah, it's something I'm never gonna want to listen to again. So it's probably like a jingle, or, you know, a super short something, a video game death sound, so on and so forth. But it's usually something along those lines. And then, you know, 2s, I don't really like the song. 3, it's an okay song. I wouldn't mind it, but I don't want to hear it very often. And then 4s and 5s are the I really, really like the song. And I have a playlist that specifically pulls all songs I've ever rated 4 or 5. And that playlist is what I listen to most. And then I have a couple of other playlists that kind of work off of that. One is, you know, songs from I did not do this. You know, one of them is going to be or one of the playlists is like 4 and 5 star songs, but the BPM is at least this much, because that's meant to be a workout. It's meant to be like kind of a workout playlist. Looks angry about having no eyes. I can't help him there. should have thought about eyes before he became a... I have a program I've used for a number of years called Media Monkey, which it's meant for people like me that really want to sort and rate and put tags on all that shit. So Media Monkey is where all my music is, the music player I use, and then one of the features that Media Monkey uses is in addition to, you know, writing all the tags and stuff to the song files themselves, it also can use dynamic criteria in order to create playlists. So I can have a playlist of any song with, you know, rating 4 stars or higher. And then I might say, you know, songs 4 stars or higher with BPM between, I forget the recommended BPM for working out, you know, 125 to 140. I can't remember what. But one of the things is if you're gonna do that, you have to actually have that data on the songs. So you have to have already populated that. One of the things I do every so often is I go through and double check what songs do I not have BPM for, what songs do I not have, you know, this piece of data, that piece of data. Do I need to get a genre for it? I haven't used this yet, but Media Monkey also allows you to set moods. So is this is it an exciting song, a relaxing song, so on and so on. And you can use that in order to create playlists for all songs that are relaxing. I haven't used that yet, but I really need to. That would be all kinds of convenient. Normally I'd be listening to that music right now, but as I'm trying to give myself something to passively pay attention to while I'm building, and also I'm trying to drown out a concert that's going on across the street, I have a YouTube video playing. I'm just kind of not really paying any attention to it, but it's just kind of playing in the background. Good way to do it. I usually have my music on just to kind of temper my moods. Get me hyped or stuff like that. I'll play League of Legends and one of the... I'll play League and one of the things I'll be trying to do is make sure that I'm hyped. So I'm... You know, my gets my heart rate up. That way, when it's time to make plays, I'm actively paying attention. It's kind of too easy to zone out sometimes. man, this particular part of the build is not taking particularly long. It's a pretty quick section. Who do I play in League? A little bit of everybody. I play a lot of characters as a general rule. But I'm a support main more than anything. So usually you will find me in bot lane supporting. And kind of depends on the season and how I'm feeling. I used to be a Nautilus main for a long time. But I was also a jungle back then. And I haven't been incredibly happy with Nautilus in bot lane as of late. I haven't been playing him down there. I'm playing a lot of I play a lot of enchanters bot lane. So Lux, Morgana, Nami. The exception to that is I do play. I do play a lot of Senna. Senna's kind of my main right now. I didn't really watch. I was just doing other stuff at the time. Didn't really have time. But I also, I only have a passing interest in professional League. I'm not at that level. I know I'm not at that level. I don't know if I'll ever be at that level. So I only have so much actual interest for that reason. And also, unlike something like football or something like that. Football, I can look and I can say to myself, okay, I have some idea of why they made whatever decision that they made. I'm not good enough at League to actually do that with, I watch the years. Yes. Okay, it's on there. It's not on there particularly steadily. It's on there. Okay, I see. So, now we go back to the face we were working on. Gonna just turn this around to kind of show. So there's that. And You're now putting this in. This. It would be if it worked. Oh. You know what? A little bit more sense to my brain. Okay. This is now done. Now what it wants me to do, we're apparently gonna go ahead and seal up that hole. Oh, wait. Of all the places that goes, that is specifically not the place that goes. That goes there. And the exact same thing on the other side. Probably should have watched the finals. Probably would have been neat. So you missed one of them, but putting a 3 wide right there and just covering the front. Then buttons. So we're getting there. I completely lost some pieces broke off. I don't know where they go. Okay, I figured out where they went. Okay. What is next? Okay, so next... So, it's... I'm still figuring it out myself, to be honest. So, at the end of the day, it's going to be a question mark block on all 4 sides. But, it has a lot of, I guess, hidden compartments to show... It's gonna have a lot of hidden compartments to show a bunch of neat shit. So, I believe the Bowser that we made a little bit earlier is gonna be hiding in one of these compartments. And since we made it as part of this section of the build, I imagine that in that compartment with the spinny bit, Bowser will be hiding. Exactly. Yep. Another one of a black piece here. Yeah, I haven't, apart from the, pictures online, which are the same things that you have probably seen, I actually haven't seen this thing full built. So I don't know, all the nonsense that's actually in it. This is a flat piece with kind of a rail on it. Kind of interesting. The one thing it did say in the marketing materials is that, as you build, you'll find different, different surprises and things like that. Now, I've seen... I know we have some compartments that we're building, and now we have a Bowser, but I don't know what we're expecting to see out of that. Vertical. This piece. There. I don't know what that is. Have it. Hey, Zach. Okay, so then we have that piece, this piece. Here. Not really going to be able to effectively see what I'm doing, I don't think. Maybe if I do this. Just kind of putting those weird little fin-shaped pieces in there. Not actually sure what those are supposed to do. Sure, we'll figure out soon enough. Exactly what those do, what they're good for. Beginning to see what we'll see inside? No, I don't think so. Something kind of, are you talking about this? Or are you talking about one of these opens? Ah, are you talking about that? There is stuff that's supposed to open. There. And outside it was. Like I said, lots of little hidden compartments that we get to play with. Okay, so now we have another two things. These black ones also have rails. Similar to what we saw on those little gray ones earlier. So now I'm really curious. This goes out the hat. Two more ovoids. One there. And one there. Corner. Wants me to do that. Good luck with Nancy Drew mysteries. Fun. I will see you around. This will take me a couple hours. And yep, that is Newzak. We just put that in. Oh, okay, that is intentional. It does want me to put this on top of that. Then flip this over, and this is now in line with that. And we take one of these doohickeys, toss that in there. Now we have this. Oh, I see. So now, so if you look right there, here and here, there's a gap, and those gaps are bordered by smooth pieces. And since this has rails, this just slides right on in. And now another side of the question mark is complete, but at any time this can be removed. Very cool. Okay, so that piece. I don't actually know purpose of some of this. Go back here. Wait. Okay. Back here. What is this? Oh, okay. I think I see what it wants me to do. Or do I? Hold up. How? I don't know. Okay, so what's confusing me is that it wants me to take this piece and to put it right here ish. I'm having trouble seeing it because outside of the camera. It wants me to put it about right there. So the thing about that is there's nothing to hold it there. It's just kind of there. Now, the next page answers some of the mystery. We're going to put this here, this here, which will hold that piece in place. I'm not 100% sure what that piece is there for. Right now, that piece just kind of exists. Well, when I put these new pieces into place, they stick into the top of this new piece that's there. And they make up some of the top. So this still can be lifted and removed. And then this is here. Which I guess this gives you kind of a... Oh, okay. This makes... Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. So I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. But on the sliding piece, there are these two gray ovoid pieces. Those impact against the piece we just put in place, and it stops this door from pulling all the way out. So that's what it's there for. Okay, that makes some sense. And then that that piece also holds these blocks in place. Really? So what this is saying is if you open the door... Oh! Oh, that's cool. I didn't even get that. Okay, I see. Okay. So, this is what this does. So, if you open this compartment, you get access to the inside. And if you press down on this slider, the bottom compartment pops open. So that's what that's all about. This bottom compartment has a friction hold. So it's not locked into place, it's just friction is holding it there. But then this button here pushes it open. That's very neat. That is very, very neat. Oh, and my man Bowser is supposed to sit there. See. Okay. Okay, again. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. You are very, very slick. Extra pieces. The Wally box. Now, we move on to bag 6. Ooh, we got some different colors coming in here. See a lot of red. See a lot of orange. So I did mention multiple times that the red and the orange are, you know, 2 different colors, and the red looks like orange. This is red. This is orange. I need big black. Okay. This goes here. And the first thing it wants me to do is to completely cover the underside in yellow bricks. It just so happens there are 64 of them, which is very, very fitting. has already gotten rid of a large amount of the pieces from this bag, just doing the underside of this plate. I'm very curious what the remainder of this is going to be, given that we have a lot of small pieces left. You know, we're not talking a lot of large structural pieces like we've been seeing with some of the other bags. A lot of these are smaller pieces. So now, that has me very curious. Okay. So now I have a slice of American cheese. Outside. Recipe thing. I am rather curious at what all of this orange is for. This piece has a brick-like texture. Not the right one. This one? It's that one. Not entirely sure what I'm looking at here. Do appear little dude with horn reminds me an awful lot of a bully. And we're discovering a new Pokemon? We're a couple days early for that. I am getting intense remindings of a certain lethal lava land. I am just gonna look in the package, and whichever game is in the front of the package is the one I'm going to play. Oh, whoops. Lost a piece. There we go. Yeah. Definitely, definitely feeling Lethal Lava Land here. Which is very, very cool. Okay. Looking neat. Oh, this is the, oh, this is cool. This is the fence. Off of where you spawn. Very cool. Yeah, this is very, very close to Lethal Lava Land. Very well designed. Yeah. Oh, bridge. Okay. If you know Super Mario 64, a lot of this makes a lot of sense. It's actually very, very cool. Gonna go over it as soon as we finish building this section. Interesting. So that is where you spawn in Lethal Lava Land. There's a star over here that you have to jump over with the wing cap. Here is the Bowser shifting tile star. We of course have a big eye you have to run around. Here's the bridge. There's the bully. Now, what I'm kind of curious about is this in the center. This should be the volcano, and I'm not seeing it on here, so I'm kind of curious if that's something we put in later, or yep, bullies. We got a bunch of extra pieces this time. Apparently they expected me to lose a bunch. Very, very cool. Now, we don't know how this connects to the rest. I'm kind of curious if this comes up through the bottom, maybe? Not sure how this connects. Okay. Well, this time the predominant colors are green and blue. So are we going to Jolly Roger Bay, maybe? Suppose we could also be going out to the garden instead of going to Boo's mansion. I'm kind of curious. Okay. Doing it now. Okay. I am seeing things that look like bushes, so I'm thinking this might be the garden. Looking for this. Supposed to be another one of these small black oval pieces. Ah, there we are. So this goes here. Apparently. I don't know why this goes here. This goes here. Oh, is there a roller or something that I don't remember in that section of the stage? Here, okay. X. Back there. Another one goes there. We are still building upwards. Get to the cage? Oh, I always go over it with the wing cap. So I guess I just cheat. So we go here. Kind of cool. So these have holes in them. So it ends up having this very cool look around the back. Now we are transitioning to green. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of curious on, is how this works in the box. I suppose we will find out. I did this. one in this. Neat. So behind the this one, yeah. So behind the bully is a star. Very neat. Goes there. Second copy piece. Hiding somewhere. Very likely that I am just blind. There it is. Okay, so this goes. Okay, so now we are putting this to the side. We have a completely new thing to work on. So what we're building stuff. This is an interesting piece. I following instructions and watching as it coalesces. what it is. Looking for black cylinder. Which is just kind of blending in, apparently. Ah, found it. Okay. This kind of slides on in. Okay. Next, this piece adds. There. Another one. We'll tie around with member road with 1-to-1 scale. Yeah. About that. I somehow imagine that it's not with this. I may be wrong. I have been known to be stupid. Jack. Back on there, you. One. Goes on here. This is interesting. So this goes on here. Problem is, this is upside down. Oh, I done screwed up somewhere. Figure out what I did. Ah, I see. Yeah. Now we have a platform. Comes down and goes back up. Interesting. There's a lot of detail that's going into this that kind of gets hidden a little bit. Like, so I just covered the walls in green. So the only way you see the fact that the Lethal Lava Land is orange walled is to kind of lean in and actually look in there. So you miss a little bit of that detail. It's not, you know, it's not a bad thing at all. It's not like a negative thing. But it does feel a little bit weird that so much is being covered up. So we're putting in a lot of green, and then a lot of what we've just put in. A lot of what we just put in is put in a lot of smooth at the edge of this. So something's probably gonna rest on here. That's what I'm putting in now. These pieces kind of hide, at least a little bit, the contraption that raises and lowers. It's kind of neat. I mean, it's still visible. We're not gonna pretend that, you know, this is not visible. But kind of disguises a little bit, which I like. I appreciate that little bit of disguise. Kind of a neat touch. Now we have a smooth track all the way around the edge. place. Gray button of it. There. This. Here. Oh, whoops. I done screwed up. The 2 green dots and a green dot. That. Hunter. Okay. Now we have an extra like corner piece on that corner. And right here. Do it again. Okay, and this closes down. Okay, so this piece created. Taps in there. Do it again. So now we have a platform to build on. A lot of kind of water stuff come. Not sure how this is going to present. We're all done with it. Okay. Next. This. Black. You? Heck, no. Where'd it go? There it is. I'm sure. I'm sure it can be. I would be very surprised with with kind of like the quality of this build if we're going through all this effort and then you close the box and can't see anything. Cross. This goes across. This there. Having trouble identifying what's what. Goes there. This goes here. Goes there. This goes here. Then still not 100% sure what we're building. I think this may be the castle. So what this may be is the castle and the castle ground, what we're doing. And this right here is the pipe that Mario comes through at the very beginning. I was trying to figure out what, kind of where this could be. There's not really a lot of locations that kind of match the visual that we have here. I might be wrong, but that's gonna be my guess. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking it's the castle outside. We also have some potted plants. Okay, this is really cool. Like, this is, when it comes to references and referencing really obscure and neat things, this is cool. How about a little Yoshi? yet. But, they did include a little Lakitu with his camera. And he sits right there. So, there may be a Yoshi, but there is a Lakitu. Well, I mean, I imagine... Yeah, so the next page shows the castle. So, we are definitely about to do the castle. Bag number 8. I saw some pink pieces. There was some pink in here. I imagine this is probably another set of rubber bands. Oh, I get it. Okay, I was trying to figure out what the black and white was supposed to be. I think that's the inside of the castle. There's the spot where you stare at the sun. Yep. Saw the same thing as I did. Very, very cool. I don't think we're gonna be finishing this tonight. There's still bag number 8. Yeah, there's still 5 more bags. So I don't think I'm finishing this tonight, mostly for my own sanity. Even though I'm having a lot of fun building it, and all of these little, references we've been, seeing are all ridiculously cool. Like, this is a great kit, and I'm very happy I got it. I'm going to enjoy displaying them. My 3 sisters, all of them, I mean, in addition to me, I did too, but they played the hell out of Super Mario. Now, they played it on the DS version. I played on the N64 version. But they're somewhat familiar with the game. So I think they're gonna have, a little bit of fun. Seeing all of these little things. And then I have plenty of nerdy friends who will also get a kick out of it. Bit more black and white tile. Now, how well you can see that doing right there. Putting in some more black and white tile on the 2nd floor. Yeah, this kid is amazing. They have packed so much into here. And to think that, the cube itself, the actual question mark block, is not complete yet. So I am, very curious what we're gonna see. White here. Blue goes there. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's very cool. Okay, so there's little... See if I can show this to you. So, we have these little L-shaped hook-like things. They're going to go on the walls. Let's see if it'll focus for me. How well you can see that. But they have pictures for me. Yeah, they have pictures of the various areas. So I can see we have a picture of Cool Mountain. We have a picture of Lethal Lava Land. There's a picture of Lethal Lava Land. Now, things are not in the right spots. Lethal Lava Land's in the basement. Not on, the 2nd floor, which is where this picture is going to be hanging. But, And one of the pictures is of Bob-omb Battlefield. trying to show you as best I can, but some of the details that I'm putting in right now are tiny little one block thing. So they probably don't show up on the camera very well. Like, you know, this little white block right there, for example. Tiny, tiny little blocks. In order to, the lava land on its side. There we go. Yeah, tiny, tiny little things. On Battlefield. Bob-omb Battlefield should be on the left-hand side, not on the right-hand side. We're not gonna argue too much, right? Back wall here. Oh, okay. Time to build the roof of the castle. Here it is. Yeah, it doesn't actually have Bowser 1 in the Peach slide. Cool as that would be. That being said, I mean, we've already seen Bowser in 2 different places in this model so far. I actually never ended up playing the DS version. My sisters had it. I was just not particularly interested. I mean, it was only recently that I actually went back and 100%. I don't know how much I care, to be honest. The game is good, don't get me wrong, but I 120 starred it recently. So, you know, I don't know if how much I care to go back and basically rebeat it. Yeah, I just don't know if I care about the other however many. There's the roof of our castle. Okay. These... Assuming is supposed to tend the a flag is. Yeah, there do not seem to be any studs on the roof. There may be no Yoshi on this one. Next. Oh, okay. Be putting in a bunch of basically side plating. A lot of flats along the side and the back in order to the smooth and polished look. You never know, we might see Yoshi elsewhere. Oh, hold on. Wait. I found him. You know what? I was going to be very surprised if they left him. But, they did not disappoint. I appear to be missing a brick. Ah. Hey. There's our Yoshi. And the stud that you didn't see is behind the castle. They did not forget our Yoshi boy. I become ever more impressed. This. Supposed to be yellow. Here, the prince. Yes. But I'm missing a piece of... Oh, there he is. Okay, never mind. I'm not missing it. Wasn't the color I thought it would be. Yep. There's our Mario. Okay, so now we have to do the front of the castle. Before we do that, Rose wants to go out, so I'll be back. I know I didn't mute. Nothing I was worried about. Now we gotta build the front of the castle, which I imagine should not be too terribly difficult. Grab two things that were not correct. Oh. There. That is how it's supposed to be. Down a little bit here. Doesn't I want to be the guy who have a castle at the end? Actually, that's probably why. Not what I wanted. Okay. I think I remember playing a very short amount of it back in the day. I didn't rage at it. I just think I wasn't interested. Like, I don't know if I was, you know, bored or didn't like the gameplay. There was something about it, but I just ended up, you know, putting it down pretty quickly. There we go. That's how. Yeah, I didn't rage at or anything like that. I don't end up, or at least I don't think I do. I don't end up raging at stuff. Like, I'm reasonably certain that's just kind of not what I usually do. I don't usually rage. Might be wrong, though. Still a step I'm missing. Maybe someday. I don't have anything against it. I just think that there was some really lousy gameplay designs in Mega Man 1, and it soured me a little towards the series. But I'll get around to it eventually. But the trouble that you know, I find myself thinking about is that some of the stuff that I didn't like in Mega Man 1, I know is in other Mega Mans. For example, the shifting block puzzles. So I end up finding myself not really interested in playing other Mega Mans, knowing that gameplay design, which I find to be abysmal, was kept for a while. Ow, ow, ow. Right, but I imagine, by the way, here is the Princess Peach mosaic. There is the front of the castle, which sets directly right here, so you can easily lift it away to show what's inside. That's just so cool. Oh, okay. Now we get to do the volcano. Bands. Volcano time. Do this by hand and put it on. Okay. So there, our volcano. And it is now where it belongs. Okay, so all of the rest of these pieces are extra. Yeah, I get it, but like putting a mobility upgrade to help with a jumping puzzle just kind of feels like slapping a band-aid on a problem that shouldn't be there in the first place. Okay, so right now, I'm basically going until they stop playing music at the festival. So whenever they stop, I stop. What we're building this time. Or it will all become clear sooner or later. So this goes into the right. This. Okay. Not entirely sure what that's for. You know what? 6 together. I mean, when I played Guacamelee, Guacamelee did include a similar platforming segment. But if I remember correctly, Guacamelee's version was entirely optional, and it was to get an optional reward for completion, and it was literally there to reference Mega Man. Feels like I should have another bag. Maybe not. Maybe the next section, section 10. Really 100% sure I'm building right now. And following instructions. I'm really curious what the point of this is. What's interesting is that because this piece did have a structural integrity issue, because it's just this, you know, kind of flat piece, and if you bend it at all, it does come apart. But because we're putting these pieces on either side, these kind of long Technic pieces, and kind of snapping them in, now this might spread and bend a little bit, but apart from this spot at the top, it's not going to break at all. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know if they did that on purpose, just you know, specifically to, you know, up the integrity of this piece, or if, this was done more for aesthetic reasons. I still don't like the fact that this top piece is still feels pretty weak. Got rounded bits. I am very curious as to the function this piece that I just made. Maybe the ship of Rainbow Road? I don't know. Doesn't really look ship-like. You're talking about Rainbow Ride. Still reasonably sure this is not that. Oh, I see. These blue bits, basically become studs for us to attach to. Interesting. Never seen that, strategy before. No, it's not Rainbow Ride, it's Rainbow Cruise. Took me a minute to think of that. Tell me what to do with this? Nope. We are just moving on to 10. Nine was quick. Wonder how fast 10's gonna be. Kinda following this. Oh, no! Not sure how I feel about this, this connection right here. It doesn't feel particularly solid. Well, I saw the preview of this one, and, don't think this one is Tiny Huge Island. This is so annoying that this keeps breaking like this. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this here and have this in my lap. Hopefully it'll stop breaking. I'm hoping at some point soon we will do something across the face of this that will make it a little bit more solid. That stabilizes that a little. That stabilizes that. Okay, so now this shouldn't fall apart anymore. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, if I bend it, it will still break, but it's significantly more stable now than it was, a few minutes ago. Should be able to figure out what world we're in just a minute. The thing I'm building right now is kind of a key set piece. Yep, this is Bob on Battlefield. Yep. Bomb is fun. I had endless trouble with him as a kid. Blue is fantastic. Shy Guy is also good. I've always, you know, basically been a Yoshi main. But, I love a lot of the other characters. Actually have a little bit of trouble reading the brown on these pictures. It's a little bit hard for me to visually discern what I'm looking at. Oh, crap. Whoops. This not supposed to be here. This is a curved piece. Is this straight-edged piece? There. X. Sure. I'm having a little bit of trouble with the brown. Kinda figuring out what is what here. That goes there. Oh. Gotta show you what that looks like. I'm not sure what this orange is supposed to be. This is where the pipe is that you use to blast off to the island in the sky. That makes sense. Here's a chain chomp, and here's the path leading up to the summit. Here's the gates. Here's the start with its thing. Oh yeah, I mean that's why some of this stuff has been off and I've had to fix it. Is that I'm trying to read the brown of this and I'm having some trouble with it. Trying to figure out what's what. Okay. Next week, this. Oh, here. This. There. Yeah, I'm not sure if that works for me. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, yeah, I know the quote. The only one I can think of for Bowser is, Mario, how dare you interrupt my family vacation? I see. Okay.
Is everybody in the groove? Well, stick around. We're just warming up, baby.
There's the cannon. So, These. There. There. These. There. Oh, that's awesome. We even get the flying island. I was wondering if they would do the flying island. Oh. Yes. Flying island. Three. Here's the block for flying, for the flying hat. I'm missing something. Like, I'm missing a brown stud. Let's see if I have an extra of it. Oh no. Well, that was entirely. That. did in fact have extra brown stud. Almost done picking stuff up. Wally box went flying. With it, all the pieces. Yeah, we wanted a brown stud because these round pieces here are the posts that you ground pound. Nope, not Goombas. I don't know if it'll show you the detail. Those are definitely logs, not Goombas. Yeah, my camera's okay, but it's definitely not the highest definition camera out there. It's understandable to miss details. Apparently, cannons are supposed to be round block. A little bit more. Oh, just for giggles, this is actually not part of the build. Since you mentioned it, just for fun, I had an extra. There's your Pinkbo Bomb. All done. Okay. So, here is Bob-omb Battlefield. So here's our cannon at the beginning. Cannon over in the field. Here's the stumps. This is supposed to be an extra coin, like that one. This is the cannon to get on top of the Flying Island. Here's the cannon actually on the mountain. The balls in the middle of the mountains you climb up. Here's the run ramp that you can go up if you're very, very good. Then you can see we have the Chain Chomp and King Babam, as well as the Flying Island itself. I think is an amazing. And according to this, kinda connects right here. Come on, you. I know you go in because the other one did. There we go. Yeah. That is fantastic. You're about to check the king. So he's not just on here, like he's not just stuck to it. There's actually a rod that goes down. You can kind of see it if I bring this up to the camera. There's a rod that goes down into his crown and then through his body, and the rod goes all the way into the mountain. So all the kind of moving pieces there are all they are all set up to kind of keep each other settled. Okay, so we are on page 225 out of 271. I think this is a good place to stop for now. Answers. What is it? Yeah. Opening. Oh, okay, never mind. I see. Bowser back in his spot. Not 100% sure where where this goes yet. There's a lot of stuff here. If I had to make a guess, just kind of based off of how things fit together, my thought is this goes in the top like this. Or something like that. Just due to how this piece works and how there's this right here, I'm going to assume that this is meant to sit on top here when you're displaying it like this. And then, so I'm assuming it's supposed to sit like that. And then, I don't know how the face down works. I know you can close the cube entirely. Might have had it backwards. Hold on. Like this. Heck. It's actually rather hard to maneuver into position. Like, I feel like this is correct. There we go. So there's another piece over here. And then I guess that's why the front opens the way it does, is to let you get that out. At least one more diorama, yeah. That being said, the way I have it in right now does not allow Bowser to sit on his throne. There's something going on here. We'll figure that out next time. We may be continuing this tomorrow. Kind of depends on how awake I am. I do have some stuff I'm doing. Yeah, we'll continue this sometime soon. This was a lot of fun. This was a good, holy crap, it's been 6.5 hours I've been working on this one. And I have another model after this. Screen. Put a bookmark. Put away the extras. That'll be it. Odds are reasonably good that I will be here tomorrow. Depending on how I feel, we may do the other kit, or we might do something else. I don't know, because I don't think it's going to take too much longer to finish the rest of this. I'll catch y'all later. Thank y'all.